It's not easy being me. I figured I'd come someplace nice and peaceful. Should have some chopsticks here. Oh, maybe I'll eat that later. Check this out, yummo. Some kind of fish thing with some kind of yummo stuff. Ooh. And the Oi Ocha. This is good. Unsweetened green tea. This is life-preserving stuff. Now let's have a look at this. Yeah, I have been so AWOL. I don't know, 10 days or something like that. Yeah, once again, you know, I've been following the independent media and truth and, you know, people proving stuff and showing you stuff that you'll never see on mainstream media. And it's so infuriating to see the omissions with how the mainstream they spin doctor stuff. And it just really leaves me mad. Just to know that that's, you know, what is actually going on and what is spun, you know, and what is just completely omitted. It just doesn't even exist, you know. So much of the public, they never see this kind of footage that I see. Yeah. And it's it reminds me of my mountain biking days. I'd whip down that and whip down that and whip down that with ease. Yeah. So I kind of, I don't know, I wouldn't call it depression. I don't get depressed. Just feel indisposed and just don't want to, just want the world to just go away, you know. It's kind of like those moments, but this one lasted for a week, 10 days or something. That's great. Yeah, the boss at their job, next month there'll be something going on. I'm not right. I think so. I think it's next month. Anyways, we in next month. Yeah, we'll be coming out. Oh, there's koala. Huge, hey. Beautiful. They would have been on top there at some stage, or maybe at a local manor house. Yeah, maybe from the people that own this place. You can see this family crest here is similar to this one here, so they'd be affiliates. And let's have a look what the family crest is on the shrine. Shinto shrine. Oh, yeah, you know, sometimes I've said, and people have said to me, yeah, there you go, see, there's the one with the... sometimes people have said to me, and I've said, yeah, I'm just going to walk away from all this media stuff, but it's just, I don't know, just knowing this stuff, and knowing what, you know, and comparing that with what these filthy mainstream media creatures are throwing out there 24/7, you know, and I'm like, no, I've seen the footage to, it's nice here, you know, I've seen the goddamn footage to refute all the shit that they say. Oh yes, it's so upsetting. Well, at least we have independent media that can refute this stuff, and you know, the good thing is they go to these major platforms and they say, hey, you know, once we're done with most of the show here, we'll whip over somewhere else, and then we can talk about things that they won't allow you to talk about on it, you know. So it's improving, it is. Slowly, it is. But some of the awful stuff that I see, man, hey, that's an old, not Tengu, that's one of the devil masks, and he's broken off. And he's just left there. That's wood too. That's wood carving. You know, like you got Tengu and you got Hanya and all those sort of dudes. And you see them in the Null plays. Isn't that cool? And they'll be left there to rot. Yeah, maybe I'm rotting from from the inside out. I was so, I wouldn't say depressed, but I was so ticked off. I just fell into a sea of just vodka. Shit, I must have drank 7 bottles of vodka in 7 days. I was just fucked. By the end of it, I had the bucket out, that's for sure. 3 days, it was probably about 10 days. I haven't done anything. Well, maybe at the beginning of it, 3 days or so, I was working and got things done and all that sort of stuff. So it's probably only been 7 days. I don't know. You know, I just get to the point where I don't even know what freaking day it is. Yeah, it's true. I think it's a Wednesday. Yeah. I don't know. I'm serious. I'm not going to have to check. It's a Tuesday. Okay. Right. Yeah, oh man, I tell you, so infuriating. You know, just the lack of speed of things improving on that front. Doesn't really affect me that much as far as my lifestyle, but just knowing all this stuff's going on and who these bad people are that run the show. Got a really nice cabin up there. You can see, you know, this is all once would have been farming kind of stuff here. I can just imagine the old ladies would have been up here digging away and creating vegetables, and probably still do it. Yes. No, at least it's nice here. Alright, well, I've got things to do. I've got one thing already packed. I was waiting on a phone number for shit, maybe a couple of weeks or something. And I don't know. And then I was in my fit of non-depression, so I just didn't do anything. But I finally got the phone numbers. That's good. That's all packed and ready to go. Got something else that's packed and I believe ready to go. Something that's not difficult to pack. It's something that's going to take a bit of work, but shan't be too difficult. Get that done. I've got some paperwork to do for that stuff, but also some other paperwork that I've been putting off for freaking ages. Then I've got to get somebody card thing to give me a number that I've already got. Didn't get around to doing that. God, some things just give me the shits. You know, there's always something you got to do, and sometimes I just want to tell the world to get effed and just hop into bed, wake up and throw up, hop into bed again. 3 hours later, I'm up drinking vodka again. You know, it happens. Got my best attire on today. But yeah, I'm not even going to expound upon the stuff that I've been viewing. You know. Yeah. Yes. I think quite some time ago, yeah, they've got a vegetable garden down there. So, I actually drove up the wrong one this time. I don't usually drive up here, I just park down there. I only been up here a few times. It's really quite nice. Very warm, very humid. I'm of mind to just go for a walk. But alas, I've got to get things done, get back on track. I believe I can give me 2 or 3 days and I can be back making things. Yeah, I can have that all happening. You can see the cracking all in here. I've seen this before with the whole pillar has eventually broken off and come down. All the weathering. Oh, it's happening here too. Why don't you just break off now and I won't have to worry about shit. It's broken off here too. I've been putting filler in. There we go. Oh, go on. Hang on, we'll probably break off here. Death by Shindo pillar. Yes! It won't be my fault, see? Alright then, kind of. Hey, it's his fault because he stepped in the way of it. Alright, let's make this happen. The bloke that lives near me is like, yeah, I've got more of this stuff you can take. And I'm like, I don't really want it. I don't want it. Sometimes it's good stuff, but often it's just garbage. A few things are quite cute and all, but I know the tunny fella, he'll take all this sort of stuff. That's alright, eh? I can have that one. Yeah, the tunny fella takes a lot of this stuff because they do actually get paid to like they per kilogram. I mean, if stuff that you don't want, it's per kilogram, you actually get some money for it. So that's nice, and I can see some nice things down there too. Yeah, good. Alright, I'll go for it. One of those. Just not Japanesey enough for me. One of those. That's naughty ducky. That's actually really expensive stuff. Yeah, tell you all like that. Alright. If it had sort of different design, I'd take that. But yeah, that's top quality stuff. Alright. Now, let us get to the warehouse and just get back on track and try to feel better. Oh man, I'll tell you, I was dry reaching all that time. One good thing though, I was drinking, I'm still shaking, drinking vodka and fruit juice, not just straight orange juice, but this fruit juice mix. I found one that I really like. I mixed that. Some of them were a bit rough. So should I? I'll have what, 7 litres of more? Yeah, probably way more than that. Probably double. Of fruit juice. So I'm good to go as far as vitamin C is concerned. I've lost a lot of my power again. So just soldier on, and that's all we can do. Yeah, all along here you've got all kinds of little spots. They've been overgrown a lot of times, so I presume that, you know, these elderly ladies aren't around anymore, but you know, a lot of these areas are left there. I think whoever owns the places are probably expect that this industry that's been coming kind of really slowed up though. So there's industry all over here, so they will be purchasing these lands. It reminded me of a line back there of, you want to hear another theory? Due to the lousy wrestling this evening, he went down to the garage and in a fit of depression cut off his own hair. Highlander. God, what a movie. Alright, well, it's better out here, that's true. You know, as a mate of mine says, he loves coming out this way and he likes walking around this area. It's very refreshing to be out in this nature. See, there's another plot they'll be waiting on industry to overtake and build. Yeah, some years ago I heard that due to tax reasons, a lot of companies were coming down from the north of Japan and setting up shop in Fukuoka, but that seems to have somewhat slowed down, if I'm not mistaken. Or maybe they're setting up on the other side of town where it's sort of closer to all the other industries. So you got a lot of these plots around here. I could never own a plot. Nah, just can't happen. Just can't happen. It's just so, but hey, it's just the way it is. Not too happy about everything, but you know, it ain't too bad. It ain't too good, but it ain't too bad. Still got my health. Is that even a thing? Hey? Alright, that's okay. Well, I think I'll be right as rain in a couple of days. There's the rice fields of the rice field of contemplation over there. Yeah. Alright, work done. Got a bike behind me. Hang on. He's on a road trail. I haven't had one of those in years. The day started off great. I was driving along and I saw this hearse was turning that way and I had to turn that way, and I figured I'll just be respectful and drive real slow and let it get away. And turns out when we got to the traffic lights, it was right beside me, and here I am smelling the incense. And there's a ton of incense. I've actually got incense smell still stuck in my mouth. Yes, smell of death. No, it wasn't a smell of death, it was a smell of incense, but it's associated with that type. Yeah, it didn't leave a good taste for me. It still hasn't, but I've got that. That will save the day. Alright, let's head down here. Yeah. The rice fields, they're doing their ricey fieldy thing. They'll be getting into that one very soon. That's why the tractor's there. Alright. Hopefully Crowy will show up and be like, oh, where are you been? Uh-oh. Well, see, this is doing the trick. Oi, Ocha, over here. Unsweetened green tea. Great stuff. Pretty warm in here. Got that little thing going. Had that going for a bit, but stuff was going everywhere. Well, I'm glad to say that getting things done, I'm up on my feet, you know, and yeah, making it happen again. Yeah, I could. Yeah, sometimes when I'm not feeling too good, admittedly, I'll go all hungry fat chick addiction style and just hit the grog pretty hard. Sometimes I hit it so bloody hard, not like that. It just happened to happen. Yeah, sure. Oh shit, you know, it's but it gets real bad sometimes, or not. Wasn't that bad this time. I mean, I'm getting better. You know. Anyway, I've been busting ass. Got that packed. Got that packed. Got that packed. Got that packed. And got that packed. Yeah. Actually, that one was already packed. I was waiting on the phone number for that. Unfortunately, it looks like I'm going to have to do 2 runs. I hope to get some stuff out on the morrow. I can only fit so much inside the cab. Might happen, it might. I don't really see it happening, but I'll give it a try for the 1 run. Yeah, I found that itch-all. Yes, that should be enough for that for the day. I got all that paperwork. I'll sort that out tonight or tomorrow morning. I don't know what the weather's going to be like tomorrow, but this time of year, yeah, that can have a real effect on what you do. Monsoon season, God, sometimes it comes down. Should have heard it the other night. Woo! I was down, man, in bed, and just the flashes of lightning were just fascinatingly freaking scary, really. But a lightning storm indeed. What have we got on for tomorrow? Today 100%, tomorrow 100%, Thursday sunny, Friday 90%, Saturday 100%, Sunday 90%, Monday 80%, Tuesday 50%, Wednesday 50%, Thursday 40%. That's a long outlook. Forecast. Isn't it strange how they can go, oh yeah, Thursday's going to be fine, you know, but all these other days around it, nah, it's the way it is, man. Alright, well, we'll see what we can do. Kind of prefer to do 2 runs, really. But yeah, sometimes that has a total effect. So here I am, I get up and I'm shit, alright, come on, man up, you know, and then this happens. Would love to employ that plastic box there. It's been good for tools and things. Got a big box in there, but I doubt that'll fit. It won't fit there. Yeah, it's looking sort of possible. I don't like the idea of running back. But one time I forgot to leave. I forgot, and I left my window down. Windows down, and it just went boom, and the rain was coming down that hard, and I ended up, alright, okay, I'll take some stuff back now and see if I can get some stuff in. And it turns out that the rain was, I had to go, and I remembered that because I had to go and wind that window up today, but it was booming so much that it just gushed off over the gutter and straight into the rig. Yeah. And it must have been doing it for half hour or so before I go, I better go just grab my food or whatever, and then, yeah. I guess you could say I wasn't too content, you know, I was a little bit not too pleased. I was looking like this bloke. Yeah, well, at least I don't feel too bad. Yeah, don't feel too bad at all. What about you, Nietzsche? Alright, you keep doing that, mate. Alright. Working 9 to 5, what a way to make a living. Yeah, actually some of those ceramics look quite good indeed. So I placed them in here somewhere. That thingy there, and these things down here, and sometimes people want plain stuff, so I decided to keep the one plain one because it's got the artist's signature on that, and no one wants to hear this story. Well, after deliberating consultation, I came to the realization that there was no way in a cold day in hell I was going to get all 5 of those in there, not the big ones. So yeah, I'll do 2 runs today. It'll help fill up my day. Is that Crowley? Oh, he's probably ticked off. Didn't go out there in the rain to feed him. Yeah, that is Crowley. So he knows this car. Anyways, so I got a fair bit done. Got to watch out for the there he is up there, see? There he is. I'll go and talk to him, tell him I'll be back later. Talking crow noises. There he is. Oi! Where you going? What do you look like, Crowley? Damn crows. Okay, now! Let's go. Let's, like a split personality. Jekyll and Hyde. Been accused of that. Dragonflies are out too. You've got to kind of go pretty slow this time of year and watch out for all the frogs, or you're just going to squish a whole bunch. And they don't seem to be. Often there's plenty of them. Yeah, they want to live too. That one. Whew. Well, maybe we're just after frogs. I don't know. Goddamn frogs. He cares about these mere frogs. Alright then, Highlander. Now, I'm very glad I'm going to take the highway. I've got $1.60 waiting there for the highway to hell. We're on our way to hell. I wonder if that bloke's bogged again. One time he, that tractor sat in that field for an entire year, just bogged. They were waiting for it to dry. I think it's that bloke, is it? All of this area. Cookie. We're on our way to hell. Let's get that done. Figured I better not film that. These two, I think they're high school girls. They're cruising along on their bicycles over that way, and they happen to not have their umbrellas with them, and although it's not monsoonal right now, I've certainly seen it. Monsoonal rains. I remember years ago, they're wearing their white shirts, you know. And years ago I was, they must have been, yeah, I think 15 or 16, something like that. And years ago I was walking along this road where I lived years ago, and there was probably about 20 schoolgirls walking in my direction. I was going the other direction, and they were quite a distance away. And all of a sudden, as it does sometimes, the heavens just open up and just go boom, you know. And not one of them had an umbrella. Maybe one or two had an umbrella with them, but most didn't. And I got saturated in seconds, kind of thing. It's amazing how the force of the rains. And I mean, how could you not notice? I mean, I held my command. I didn't sort of just stare at them, sort of thing, but I had to sort of pass them. And definitely, it was very clear that it was like a wet t-shirt competition. It was very clear that very few of them had bras on. Let's just put it that way. That's how powerful the rainstorms and stuff like that can be. But yeah, you know, I must have been in my 40s at the time. I mean, come on, you know. And got something banging around the back there. That thing, I might have to get another hockey strap for that. A bungee cord, as others call them. Oh, be careful here. Sometimes dudes rock down there. Yeah, the power of the storms, man. It's just amazing, you know. But at least I've got honour, you know. I didn't sort of glare at him. Yeah, so I kind of didn't film that event just back there, but it's not that powerful. But clearly, like they were pretty soaked, so clearly they had bras on. I mean, I couldn't help because they were coming straight towards me. I had to go around them, so you know, don't call me bad for that. Hey, I'm against all those assholes that are doing that shit. This poor bloke's been caught out in it. I wonder if he's got jogging shoes. Yeah, he's just having a bit of a jog along. He thinks no one's watching him, so he'll yeah, let's just have a bit of a jog along there. Alright. Okie dokie. Well, what we're going to do is try to get around this bloody road here and see what we can do. Okay. Now, I've just learnt something. Coming from that way and then going around here, and sometimes cars are coming off the highway, tollway, payway thing, and other dudes are coming along, and sometimes it's horrendous and it's very difficult to get through. I noticed a bloke, what he does, he must do that route every day. So what he did was he turned left and he went down the road 100 metres and then pulled a U-turn. And I'm like, so I'll keep that one in memory. Yes. You're probably still thinking about the bra girls back there, aren't you? Thought you were. No one's watching this shit. Someone might be watching my YouTube channel and they come around, I'm like, what? Just being honest. I was talking about the weather, and I'm serious. It's like this is July, isn't it? I think so. Early July. The rains, man. Sometimes it gets so ticked off because you're trying to get things from here into, say, the post office or something, and it's just such a hassle. Let's get this done. Hey, hello. Hi. Arigato. Yep, right in there. Oh, cocky. Let's just wait for these dudes. We'll wait for some more. And some more. Hey, where's it my frickin' turn? I mean... Damn gaijins. There we go. Alright. Now, the weather's kind of shit. If you look at it, life is kind of shit when you look at it. It is alright. Some other things kind of bothered me a bit. Piss jug, just saw one back there. It wasn't that bothered me, and something was bothering me, that's for certain. So I wasn't very happy about that, but hopefully the chap will just come to his senses. Yeah, there's always something in there, always something. That's why sometimes I just want to tell the world to just off, you know, like everyone. Not that I hate anyone, just sometimes, man. Sometimes in this land, everything comes at you at once, and I get stressed really easily these days. Just for the shit that I've been through. There's only so much you can take, and your head goes bang. Yeah, my head went bang. Oh well, that's a hungry fat chick laugh. Denial giggles. I think she's already talking about falling off the wagon after being on a, what is it? She was on a vegetarian diet or something for 2 days, and then she goes, nah, I'm going to try this carnivore diet. You know, I thought that was freaking hilarious, because like someone must have told her, you know, or she's looked it up. And you can do this carnivore diet, and you can eat hamburgers and bacon and you know, ribeye steaks and shit and stuff like that, but you can only eat that sort of stuff. You're not allowed to eat like vegetables and fruit and you know all that sort of stuff. And yeah, because apparently this is the weight loss journey. Yeah, eating freaking hamburgers and stuff. And so, but just the burger, not the bread apparently. To cut out all, what do you call them? Cut out all something or other. And I'm thinking carnivore diet. Okay, when I think carnivores, I think like lions and tigers and cheetahs and shit. And they every now and again, alright, fair enough, it has been known. I'm kind of similar to lions because genetically, but they have been known to sleep like between 16 and even up to 20 hours a day. But when they do get up, right, sometimes they go for a bit of a walkie-poos to the local restaurant. But unfortunately for them, they have to run after the bastards. And for the males, what they do is they go, hey, this is our area. And so sometimes they might walk, I don't know, up to 20 kilometres a day or something, you know, and then piss around the area to mark their territory. That to me sounds like exercise. Alright, so I would say if you're on this carnivore diet and it's true that it works, I would happenstance, whatever that means, to just kind of suggest that maybe it really needs an inclusionary, ideological, get off your ass and go for a freaking jog, you know, chase after some gazelles. Yeah, you know, that's the freaking truth. Carnivores, bears will chase after you. I don't really like bears. Koala bears, drop bears. Anyway, you know, like jaguars and leopards and snow leopards and shit. They chase after shit too. Sometimes they get together and go, hey, see that great big bastard over there? You mean that giraffe? Yeah, how about we have a go at him? You know, but exercise, to the old hungry fat chick there, is standing on a scale and waiting about 3 seconds and then hopping off again. Not exactly the same exercise regime, routine, right? So I can already hear in her voice she's already gone. So I understand addiction. I understand that, like booze. Me, shit, I've drunk more booze than you know, could kill frickin', as I say, 17 rhinos and 10 African bull elephants, you know, frickin' I am. So I understand it. That's my escape. And then I go into my own mind and go, shit, and think about shit. Unfortunately, think about how fucked everything is. So I can see, I can hear just by her wordings that she's already looking at probably doing something else, thinking, I don't know, maybe I need to include some extra dietary, fibery ice cream or something. Yeah, man. So I'm not perfect, true, but I think I'm kind of doing, like today I had a bust ass. Sometimes I go for mega walks, you know, epics. You know, it's necessary. It's a bit bumpy right here. Okay, now let me get into this other lane and watch out for motorcycles and scooters. You got to do that here. Okie dokie. Well, anyways, it was a good productive day, and I'm going to go back and get the other unit. And that way, try to plan out the day to see if there's going to be any stoppage in the rain. What's that word for it? When there's I had it. Yeah, rain damage, man. Rain damage. Not an avenue. You know, that one. Am I going to get through here? Just all. Yes. Alright. A relinquishment. Oh, it's right there, isn't it? You know, just sometimes so blocked that I just can't. The neurons are all fucked and they won't rejoin with other stuff. Anyway. Alright, but yeah, I'm very pleased that I was able to physically get up. I've got some food. I've had 1.2 grams of that I was able to, I totally go off my food, totally opposite I don't go all Eugenia Cooney, you know. Imagine what her diet is. God. Yeah, that's the other side of the spectrum, isn't it? Yeah. A lapse in the rain, that's not it. It's that word that's not coming. Oh, and that'll do for now. Yeah. A letting up, a respite, a pause. Still can't get the one I'm looking for here. At least it's giving me something to think about. God damn it, stupid brain.
In the worlds before Monkey, primal chaos reigned. Heaven sought order, but the phoenix can fly only when its feathers are grown.
Let's just go with a window of opportunity. How about that one? Just get like a freaking thesaurus that's missing pages. Damage, bronze, brain damage. Alright, well, nearly back at the ranch, and then I'll make way back there, and I'll be back into peak traffic again, which won't be the right thing. Probably should go pick it up on the morrow. That's probably the way to go. I'm going down here. Always got to look like that just in case a scooter's going to go zip, or a bicycle or something like that. Yes, it seems like quite a lot of us have been caught out in the rain actually. I didn't even bother to check it, but I noticed a lot of people are caught out, like that one up there. Yeah, but when the rains do come, man, boy, I passed the rains down in Africa. Oh yeah. Getting chased by lions that look like hungry fish.
Elemental forces caused the egg to hatch. From it then came a stone monkey. The nature of monkey was irrepressible.